April the 7th. Awake is a production of the Atlantic Academy of Performing Arts. It's written by Islander Jenna Harvey. It tells the story of a group dealing with the sudden loss of their friend. They use songs, stories, and some humor to get them through. Jenna Harvey, co-creator Sherri Pike, and musical director Ellis dropped by earlier with the details, and I began by asking Jenna how the idea for the show began.
I guess it really started back in September. Sherri had an idea of getting a group of us together, a group of women, to tell a story, and it started out that way, and we worked from September through, I guess, the first of the new year. And the idea was to tell different stories of life experiences, and she got a group of women together, and we added a few boys in the mix, and so it started off with just a group passing around ideas, and we had the script written by the beginning of January and started rehearsal, so it was such a neat collaborative process. We all had an idea, and we brought that together, and everybody brought in something that they wanted to tell on stage, and it was such a neat experience because everyone had a different idea, and it all came together into kind of a cohesive whole script at the end of it, and here we are today getting ready for 2 weeks' time when we actually perform this.
And nobody does Awake like Islanders, quite frankly. Tell us about the storyline here, Sherri.
So the storyline is based around an Irish wake. Everyone has lost one very special woman, and there's lots of bit because it's an Irish wake. It's it's kind of loose, and there's bits of comedy, and there's lots of great stories. But then there's also those really honest moments where each character has a honest, truthful moment where they say, "This is how I really feel. This is how I am in public when I'm saying everything's okay." But for a moment, everyone has a moment where they go off alone and they say, "This is how it actually is." And some of those are kind of funny, and some of those are sad, but everyone has their own thing, and that's what's really interesting about Awake is that, we really wanted to create something where we felt that the audience could relate, that you would be like, "I know that person," or "I've been there," and that's the truth,
Aaron, who do you play?
I play Mark Donahue, who owns the pub that they are having the wake at. He is also Jamie's brother, and Jamie was married to the person who passed away. And so he's there just to, be helpful to his sister because they've gotten along really well because they have kind of a troubling relationship with both their parents. So at the end of the day, they always make sure that they're there for each other first and foremost. I probably am speaking a lot more than I wanted to because I was music directing. It's my first time music directing, so I was nervous about that. But fortunately, I'm pretty good at memorizing lines, so I got memorizing pretty quick. And it's been a lot of fun so far to work with everybody who's on the show. And it's nice to see everybody putting in effort.
And as music director, what kind of music will people hear?
I tried to make sure that I was picking music that was going to kind of push the plot. Some of the songs, some of the artists that you probably hear are going to be like Stevie Nicks, The Rankin Family, Philip Phillips, picked one by Randy Travis as well. But all of them are going to have a different spin, so they're not going to be exactly the same way that you'd hear them if you're listening to them on the radio.
Jenna, what do you hope people will get from this show?
I think, kind of like our tagline says, grieving is complicated, and I think what I'd really like is people to understand that everybody kind of grieves in a different way and processes information differently, and it's important to see that everybody's got something going on, but when you work together as a team and you come together as a family in these hard situations, you can really find peace with whatever's happening in your life. And I think it's just one of those shows that it's been such a pleasure to be part of because of the team atmosphere as well. So I hope that that comes across on stage because we've really enjoyed working together. So
yeah, what kind of team is there, Sherri? Tell us a little bit about the people you have.
Oh, it's amazing. So we primarily have women, and we have a handful of men. We primarily have women because one of the things that Jenna and I have been friends for a couple of years, and Jenna and I really wanted to create a piece of work where there was primarily women in strong women roles. Just because we both felt that we wanted to be those roles, but we also felt that that's what we wanted to see on stage. So we have that, but of course we need the balance of men too. So our cast is, we have 15 people. It's a great big cast.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're all fantastic. Like everyone from teachers to, graphic designers to, we have an incredible team.
Is there a dead body on stage?
Oh,
not a real one, but
that question. No, there isn't. I hate to spoil it, but no, we've chosen not to do that. No,
Not to make somebody lay there in a coffin all night long and watch everybody see if they breathe, right?
Which is what people would do, right?
Mostly,
So true.
mostly none of us wanted to move a coffin.
Oh, well, there's that too, yeah.
Yes, and it is a little bit lighter. So, I mean, yes, of course, it's based around that idea, but it is a bit lighter. It's funny. Jenna has a really funny sense of humor. And that intertwined with, as I said, those really honest, just beautiful moments, that the show's great. She did an incredible job, and everyone, as I said, like, this has been a collaboration from the beginning where we all sat in my living room, all of us, drinking coffee going, what do we want the audience to walk away with? What are the moments, what are the things that we want to see or feel when we leave theater? So that's, yeah, it's beautiful.
I've asked you to just do a little scene for us, if you want to set this up for us, Jenna.
Sure. So this scene takes place at the pub. One of the more unique characters, Deborah Arsenault-Gallant, comes in, and she's worked with the character that's passed away in the past. And she comes in just to kind of cheer everybody up a little bit, but she is a very unique and, I'd say, quirky character that has her own way of dealing with grief and helping others deal with grief. Who's that woman over there with Alice?
I think that's Deborah Arsenault-Gallant.
Can I have everyone's attention? This here is Deborah Arsenault-Gallant.
Hello, everyone. In addition to teaching Dancing for Confidence, where I met Juliet, I also provide an alternative form of grief counseling. My program focuses on the healing power of song and dance. In honor of my late friend Juliet, I would like to lead you all in a group session.
This is a joke.
Okay, so everyone needs a chair. Just stretch out and clear your mind. The most important thing to remember is to let the emotional pain course through you and turn it into something magical. Pain is a life force, and we need to channel it into something productive, or it will eat us from the inside out. Hit it!
That's great. I love the name, Debbie Arsenault-Gallant. You kind of caught everything in there, didn't you?
Once again, just Jenna's like witty humor.
Jenna, just one night. So, I mean, what happens after this? I mean, you created this beautiful thing, and will it live on after this one night?
I don't know. I hope so, in ways. It's been such a cool experience. My dream has always been to write something. I'm obsessed with Broadway, and I've always just wanted to write something for the theater, and I definitely owe a lot to Sherri Lee. I actually became involved with the Atlantic Academy as an adult student in her classes, and that's how I met some of the members of the cast. And it just started it with basically a challenge from Sherri Lee to, no, you're writing the script, and I just did it and had a lot of help from the cast and from Sherri Lee and from a lot of people in the show, and it's been such a cool experience. I'd love to continue writing. It's been something that's been not only therapeutic but fun, and it's just really exciting to be able to see something on stage and to be part of the cast as well. So
just the first production written by Jenna Harvey.
I hope so. We'll see how the one night only goes.
And that one night is Saturday, April the 7th. How do people go about getting tickets, Sherri?
So they can call the Harborfront, they can go online, and we also have some tickets to give away. So
Perfect.
we'd like to offer that as well.
Okay, a pair of tickets?
Yes, we do.
Okay, those will go to the first person to call us now at 902-629-6461. And we should play a song coming out of this. What do you recommend, Aaron?
Let's do Landslide by Stevie Nicks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jenna Harvey is the writer of Awake, Aaron Ellis is the musical director, and Sherri Lee Pike is the co-creator, stage manager, and director. Awake plays on Saturday, April the 7th at the Harborfront Theatre in Summerside. Showtime is 7.